Thanks for watching. Just thought I'd go along. Just been downtown, picked up a few supplies. Now I've gone and got some more rust converter from Rust-Oleum, some cheap degreaser, and 2 cans of that just to have it on the shelf. Also, we went and got a new wire wheel for the grinder. Also, because I'm cleaning up underneath the car at the moment, I've been getting a lot of shit all over my face, so I've gone and just got a handyman face shield protector, and that just to try and keep the shit out of my eyes. Gone and picked up 3 more little cutting discs for the air grinder, air cutter. And we've gone and picked up some sound deadener. Now this is a corrosion resistant coating for sound deadening and protection. It's a flexible, quick drying material. So when I finished doing that section up underneath the back of the car, where I started yesterday, and that I can then spray the rust converter primer sealer, and then I can spray the sound deadener straight over the top. So what I've done is I've gone and bought 2 cans of that, which should hopefully be enough to do that, and then I've got 3 cans of the rust converter. And then while I was out, I went and got these zinc Zachariah, I can't pronounce it, flat discs basically for the grinder. I've got 40 grit. I'm going to give them a go. Apparently they're good for knocking everything off for grinding as well. Because I couldn't find some grinding discs, so I got 2 of them just to give them a go. See how long they last. So yeah, we can stick that over here for now. That goes over with all the invoices. So that's the little shopping experience today. Not what I need, but tonight I'm looking at coming out to the shed for a few hours or more, because that pile of stuff over here, I am moving over into that far corner over there and blocking all that up, because I'm trying to free up some space. I'm hoping to maybe move this workbench here over to there, or move this workbench up over into that corner. But if I don't move the 2 workbenches, then what I'm going to be doing is I've got another shelf unit like this one just here, and that is sitting over behind that brown board just there on top of the bonnet for the HG. So I'll put that up and put that over there, so that will all go, and that frame will come out. That there will have to come out and get put elsewhere, because that's in the road. Because all my stuff that I've got on the bench over here, like my brake boosters and clutch boosters and that, not boosters, cylinders, master cylinders. I want to put them and all that stuff over there, somewhere over here, and that, because once I've done that, all the supplies that I've got, like the manual transmission, stuff like that, brake fluid, paint, that will be all over there. and that, just trying to work out some way on putting everything, because I'm needing to free up some space, but freeing up the space is very difficult when you haven't got a lot of space. Because like I've utilised an old bed frame up there already, and I've done the same thing over there. That's got a couple of just Christmas box things up there, but that I've got a HZ dash pad, dash surround, gauges, glove box lid that's got to go up there yet. But then I've got my two basically got my two spoilers, my flare kit, and that for the Tirana up there as well. Now, I've basically, as you can see, I'm running out of room. I'm now needing to find another bed base so I can do the same thing, and stick probably in front there, or go sideways along this side, and that, so then I can put more stuff up. Well, I really need two more single frames like that to make a bit more space, because I've made space over there to put all my old VHS videos, which are over in here now. There's a lot of good movies in there that I haven't been able to find, and there's a few years of Bathurst as well, so I'm not wanting to get rid of them, unless I can find them on DVD, which could be a possibility. So yeah, I'm just like really running out of space, and that. So that's like I've even moved the rear left quarter for the ute over there, which at the moment I'm not going to be cutting that one up. I'm going to keep that as it is, because I'm actually going to make a frame up for that and do what small repairs need to be done, and that's going to become my business sign, and that. So I'll be probably hand painting or airbrushing on there, Wayne's Garage on that, and yeah, so yeah, that's kind of the plan, because like I'm also thinking of maybe moving this bench and putting down over where I've got the bench grinder and polishing wheel, and that's still leave the compressor where it is and just butt that up that way. But once again, if I do that, then I've got to move these two tables here somewhere. The two tables I got there, and then I've got all my metal shaping stuff here, and my old keg, and part storage, which is going into those two tubs, because all the HR stuff that I've got over there at the moment is eventually going to be all taped up and boxed, all jarred up, bit of tape on, marked down what they are, and that to free up some more space, and we'll be going into the bottom tub. Only because I'm needing a few shelves, so that's what I'm trying to do at the moment, and that because I'm needing a few shelves so I can start cutting out more of these patterns, and that for the HR and HD dog legs. Now I've managed to get hold of someone that's actually got a HR sedan that what I'm going to be doing is, because there's a fold that comes down along the metal here, is he's given me permission that when I can go and see him, and then I can get basically the curve for the door area. So once I've got that curved area worked out, then I can look at basically cutting the metal and that, so there's about maybe an inch, maybe a bit more, and that, because don't forget you got the hump, the guard lip that goes along here, so they'll basically come around like that roughly, and then that section of metal will be folded over already. Same with the lip here, will be folded, and then it'll be curved. I've just curved them just to give it a rough idea, and that. Now, I will be also within time, if I can get a small bead roller, and that will be either bead rolling or something or other. I'll be making them up for rust panels for along this section here. Because this section here, the curved bit here, will have to be a separate little section. But I don't know just yet. I haven't actually attempted to make one with the curve in it just yet. I've made one without the curve, which goes from, like, on the driver's side, goes from this triangle up here and follows all the way along, and then comes down to about here, cuts into here. So this side I may try and attempt to actually making that all in one. So time will tell. Yeah. Alright then, everyone.